19, 2024, 8 p.m. Jakarta, Indonesian time. I'm Tia Melan from Bandung, Indonesia. I am an English tutor and I run an English private class. I teach mostly kids. Yeah. I will be the moderator for tonight's conference call. So pleased to meet you, everyone. So it's always wonderful, isn't it, to be able to practice English with people from around the world. And especially today, we have a native English speaker from the USA, Mr. Danish J. Martin. You can wave your hand, Grandpa Danny. And today's call, we're joined by wonderful people.
Patient in front of a class. Always wanted to be the last one to do it. Procrastination was a big fear of me. And I was afraid that people would bully me, laugh at me because what it was, I had a speech impediment. Is anybody familiar with speech impediment?
What is
Speech
that, Mr.
impediment.
Dennis? Please
A
explain.
speech impediment when you stutter, when you talk, you
Oh,
shake.
yeah, 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 yeah,
When you
yeah.
shake, yeah, and also right now I do quite well. Actually, I have done extremely good in the last maybe 7, 8 years. I've kind of like grew out of it, and now I look forward to talking with people in front of groups, in front of people I don't even know, like at English camps where I've been here, boarding school, in front of a bunch of strangers, a bunch of students. None of these people I don't even know. When I was a kid, I would have run away from all that. I would have just hid in the closet and and be afraid. But now I look forward to. I to this day I don't know how I corrected it. Maybe something dawned on me. Maybe it was something I always had that I could do, but I was afraid to. I didn't get a lot of moral support from home from when I was growing up. My parents were very good parents. They supported us financially, had a home, had food on the table, but when it came to love and attention, I didn't get a lot of that. You know, if I get nervous, cry or something, my father would get angry, or he wouldn't. He'd give us a moral support. So, but I found out years later, it doesn't always have to be family to give you more support and help you with this stuff. My dear friends, people have supported me every day, every single day. And the next largest thing that when I came to Indonesia in 2017, the only people that knew I was coming here was my sponsor who knew I was showing up here on that day back in September of 2017. My brothers, my nephews, cousins, nobody knew. I just packed up, retired, and came here. I feared for 2 months. Finally, I had to break down and send them all a message. And every single one of them was shocked. Every one of them was shocked that why did you leave America? Why did you go to a strange country? And I didn't get a lot of support. Yeah, I didn't get a lot of support. But today I get a lot of support. I get a lot of love and attention. And nowadays, at my age, I feel like I'm feeling young again. I can do things I always wanted to do. I wish I had all this when I was younger. I don't know what I would have turned out to be if and wish this stuff would happen in a better way when I was a kid. Uh, but I feel good. I feel great. Um, right now, I have a lot of love and support in this country and people around me. You and every people around me give me a lot of love and support and caring. And believe me, living in a foreign country is totally different than living where you come from. You know, you have to learn to live a different lifestyle. And at first, I thought I wasn't going to be able to do it, but I got through all that. People I live with here gave me the support that everything was going to be all right. So, and the last thing, I converted to Islam in November of that year, 2017. That was a big hurdle. That was something I came up with. I decided to do that. Nobody talked me into that. I lost a lot of people. I think in a couple of days, maybe 150 people befriended me on social media. So, so yeah. So that was the thing back at that time. Okay. So I think that's about it. I don't want to take up a lot of time because I think we got 5 minutes left in this first round
Okay.
here before we have to get a
Okay,
new
Grandpa
meeting.
Denny.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, grandson.
Thank you so much for sharing such a wonderful moments in life, Grandpa Denny. It
Yeah,
must
yeah,
be,
thank you.
of course, absolutely, it must be a big, big decision, like to go abroad and to start living in the
Well, there
like
were other things.
what do you call that? The stranger in New York. What the song from an old song? I forgot the name, but you
Yeah, it
live
was about.
in a yeah in a really
Well,
completely new place without any family members, but you could
and
do it. Yeah,
well,
yeah, yeah.
luckily, Mr. My sponsor, my best friend here, I knew him a year and a half before I come here, so I knew him through social media and video call. I met his
Mm,
family before I come here. He used to recite the Holy Quran on a video call when I was living in
mm,
America. So that
mm,
really kind of like think, oh my God, this person is for real. And
mm,
today, to this day, he checks up on me every day. He makes sure I'm okay. If he hears
mm,
me cough, he worries, and he makes sure everything is always okay for me.
mm, mm.
So that's considered
Alhamdulillah.
luxury in my life.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
Grandpa Jenny. Thank you so much for sharing a really wonderful story. And please, the next member needs to give a comment on Mr. Dennis' stories. Miss Azizi. Hello, Miss Azizi. Miss Azizi is not there. Mr. Dima, would you like to give a comment to Mr. Dennis? You're still mute, Mr. Dima.
Yeah, everybody's on mute. Yeah.
Oh, can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Okay. Please take your time. Give a comment. 1 hour, 2 minutes. Okay.
Sorry, I was struggling to press this button, microphone button, for some reason. Mm, uh, it tried to escape from from my finger. I don't know why. Mm, uh, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now, Mr. Dima. You can give a
Uh,
comment on Mr. Dennis' story.
uh,
1 minute.
1 minute. uh, I like the story, interesting story, and it's about from my childhood. I also had some problems with being public, and, so I perfectly understand it. And to be in center of attention. And, mm, so I don't know what that. Um,
Yeah, I agree with you, Mr. Dima. Being talking in public is not an easy thing to do. It needs time to be better and better. And Mr. Dennis has been through lots of things, and now, yeah, I especially me, I have seen Mr. Dennis has been a public speaker in many events in Indonesia, and that is really cool. As in the past, that Mr. Dennis told us that it was a hard time. Even Grandpa Denny, what did you say you had when you talked in the past in front of the class? You had, what is that? Shaking. Yeah, you were shaking.
Shaking. It was called shaking, and it was like phobia. So phobia, it was
Mm-hmm.
like it was shake. It was like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
a horrible feeling because I was afraid people were going to bully me because if
yeah,
I
yeah.
had make and
And now it's completely
now I have no
changed.
problem. Now I have
Now
no
it's
problem.
completely changed.
Now if I
I
had
saw you.
that
I
feeling
saw you,
now, I'd
yeah,
be afraid of
Grandpa
you.
Denny. I saw your video when you were a public speaker on the stage in front of many.
Blood relatives to be family.
Mm,
And that's basically she's basically right. You know, that
mm,
it could be your best friend. It could be somebody you live with now, or somebody
mm.
who cares to you almost every day.
So, Grandpa
You
Denny,
know,
how do you handle those fear until today?
right here, right now,
Yeah, how do you handle?
everything is great here. Everything is great
Mm,
here. Now,
mm.
even when I send all of them a message, except for my
Okay.
older brother, we get along. I fear what their answer is going to be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That
You
I
still.
told them all. I say, we're all getting up in age. We're all in our
Mm-hmm,
70s. We're all in our 70s except my youngest brother. We're all
mm-hmm.
getting old.
Okay.
Why
Mm,
can't we get along? God put us on this earth to be together. Mom
mm-hmm,
and dad are in heaven looking down on all this.
mm.
You know,
It
you
must
know.
be difficult for you and for your family.
Even yesterday on the Friday, my mom would have been 97 years old. Her birthday would have been if she was still
Mm-hmm,
alive. I always post
mm-hmm.
my mom on my Facebook each year. My father
Mm.
birthday on my Facebook and their
Okay.
anniversary every year.
Okay.
And a lot of my friends.
Grandpa Denny, I would like to hear more of you. Okay, later, because we
We're
want to
running
hear.
out of time, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Anyway, for your
Okay.
wonderful story. Thank you so much.
Okay.
We
I
would
will
like
put
to
on.
hear. Yeah, we would like to hear the story from Miss Ira. Miss Ira, please. We would like to hear the story from you. Please take your time.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Tia. Um, I have experience that is when I'm afraid to public speaking. Yeah, before I went to college, I was an introvert and I was afraid of speaking in front of people. But after I entered college, I found a way to get rid that fear. Nah, the way is I joined some organizations so I can fix my problems. Mm, There, I can be more confident and I can dare to express my opinions because we discuss about the work program, about problem solving, and anything we can share there. And I'm so happy because now I can be more confident and I'm not introvert again. That's it.
So before college, you were introvert,
Yes.
and now less introvert.
Yes, that's right.
Less introvert. Okay, that's quite supportive. Like organization. What was the organization? Is it this regular organization at the college, or like
Uh,
specific?
um, I joined 3 organizations.
Wow, three
That
organizations.
is, yes, that is Islamic Student
Mm,
Association or HMI.
mm,
We
mm-hmm,
are called it HMI
mm-hmm,
and Generalis.
mm-hmm.
That is generation of journalists.
Generation. Okay. Wow,
Yes,
cool. Okay. The other one.
and one again is Public Administration Student Association, or we
Wow.
call it Himagara.
Okay. Was it all your decision, or all your, why did you join three of the organizations there?
Firstly, I I
Mm-hmm.
want to be more confident
Oh,
because
okay.
you know that a student of college
Mm-hmm.
is have to active
Mm-mm.
in class, especially when we are uh
Presenting. Present-
presentation. Nah,
Presentation.
that's
Mm.
right. And
Okay.
I can be uh more confident like now is
Mm.
from organizations.
Wow. So let's say the progress for from 1 to 10. What's the progress now?
I think 9.
9. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
And now I always be a reporter and
Mm.
master of
Wow.
ceremonies in any
Wow.
campus, in any event campus, in campus events.
So it's completely different than the last how many years since, oh no, since you joined the organization. When was it?
Since I entered
Two years
to the
ago, or
college
how many years ago?
uh 2 years ago. two
Two
years
years.
ago.
So it took 2 years to
Yes.
change introvert into less
Mm,
introvert.
yes. Yes, that's right.
uh, Miss Adibah said that he is a journalist too. She is a journalist too.
Wow,
Yeah, Miss
that's
Adibah.
right, Miss Adiba. We are
Okay.
same.
So, who motivated you at that moment? Like, oh, come on, you need to join this organization. Did
Mhm.
anyone motivate you to do that, or who, or yourself?
Um, Firstly, of course, myself, and
Mm,
then my teacher
your
who
teacher.
support me. Yes, who support me to change myself
Okay.
from introvert to extrovert.
So, but sometimes you
Yeah.
need to be introvert. Sometimes, in
Oh, yeah,
sometimes
that's right. Hmm.
being
Sometimes I
introvert.
have to be
Yeah,
introvert.
yeah. You, as being an introvert means that you like think about something deeply, I guess. And
Yes.
how about your family? Your family, do they
And
support?
my family, so support, very support me now.
Really support you? Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
Okay. And how do you handle those those fear, just you push yourself every time, or you watch maybe motivational videos, or you talk,
Mm-hmm.
or you always talk, or always discuss things with your family, or how do you do that?
Uh, Firstly, I also
to keep
I
to keep
always
yourself
talk with my
motivated? Mm.
uh firstly I always talking with my dad, talking with my mom, with my
Mm.
family, and
Mm.
especially my auntie because
My auntie. Your auntie.
she
Okay.
yes because she was a lecturer.
A lecturer. Mm-hmm.
Yes, so she so support me
Mm-hmm.
to join the organizations,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
and she always give me motivations too.
Mm-hmm.
And then I always watching YouTube channel of Maudi Ayunda,
Oh, they are
or
you.
watching, yes, TikTok,
Mm.
TikTok motivator.
Motivated. Oh, motivators on
Yeah,
TikTok. Okay.
mm, motivators
Okay.
of TikTok, and also uh my friends too,
Mm-hmm.
so support me.
Mm-hmm.
We also uh discuss about anything or random thing that, and maybe for some people that is boring, but for me that is so fun
Mm.
to discuss about anything.
That's right. Maybe you are half introvert, half extrovert now.
Yes.
Okay. And I agree with you. Like spending the time and talking with family and friends, they encourage you. They give us power. They give us energy because yeah, we are social. We are social creatures. We need social life. It is. I think it's one of the best way to maintain your motivation. You know, determination. To maintain determination in reaching your goal is your friends, is being with your friends, being with your family, and of course consuming the positive videos like motivational videos and yeah, something like that. That's right. Thank you so much for sharing the story, Miss
Yeah,
Ira.
thank you so much.
And
Thank
then
you.
anyone would like to give a comment for a minute, maybe? Miss Adiba, Miss Adiba. Yeah, 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 yeah. Take your time. That's right. That's right. That's right. Miss Ira proved it in 2 years. Okay, no matter character you are, extrovert, introvert, that you can learn skills. You can learn the skills and learn new things. Okay, is that all, Miss Ariba? Okay, we would like to hear. Thanks so much, Miss Ira, for sharing your story. And we have
Yeah.
Mr. Dima, and I haven't greeted Mr. Elias. Hello, Mr. Elias. Hello, sir.
Hello,
Yes,
hello,
you
Michelle.
have
How are you
you have
doing?
raised your hand. I'm good, thank you so much. This is the second time we talk, you know. And thank you so much for joining anyway. And but I would like to hear the story from Mr. Dima first. Mr. Dima, please. Would you like? Mr. Yafi, would you like to mute the microphone? Thank you so much. Mr. Dima, please take your time. Your experience, your story in life overcoming the fear.
No, actually, it won't be so long because I'm over and so prepared today. And it started when I was my fear started when I was from my childhood, from kindergarten. And, mm, I was afraid of bullies and also uh, unfamiliar people. When I was transferred to middle school, from 1 degree to 4, I had different class and different classmates, and from 5th degree, I had different classmates, and for some reason I stopped to be communicable, and I don't know why. And, I remember I was afraid to talk to people, and I remember from my childhood, maybe I was 15 years old.
Yeah, 15 years old.
Some girls they approached me. They were unknown to me. I didn't know them, and they made me some compliments. They kind of wanted to, how to say it, meet me, to get acquainted with me. Like they wanted me to be their their friend, maybe. Maybe kind of like boyfriend, kind of like this. But
So you met some new friends. You met some new friends.
unfortunately, it's a shame of me. I rejected it, and I didn't want to
Reject.
talk to them because I had this social fear, like social phobia. What?
Social phobia at that time, since you were a teenager.
Yes,
So
teenager.
let me remember. Now you're going to be 29 tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's been
29.
like over 10 years ago. Over 10 years ago. Yeah,
Maybe more even, approximately.
more.
No, 50. Yes. And maybe not now. I still have some problems. I still I have fear to approach the woman to meet them, and that's why I don't have a wife or even girlfriends. And, I think I still have this problem, and, especially when I talk to new people. Recently, I remember I had a job interview for position of flight attendant, and people they were unknown to me, and I was afraid to hear a critic, the stumble, the the I just try to do my best to overcome this fear. I remember first they were first time was more uh, unconfident. And, the, yes, and also I have panic attacks and started maybe 2016, and I know I have it, but sometimes I have it. And
Panic attack. Panic
yes,
attack. I have heard about panic attack, but how do you explain panic attack? Like you
no,
feel panic easily or something like that?
for example, if I drink alcohol or if I well, nowadays sometimes especially when I drink alcohol or when something affects the nerve system like with alcohol, for example, especially. And, I feel like or for example if I don't eat no, for a long time, no, for example I can skip breakfast and at lunch. It's not good for me, and no, it feel in this state I tend to exaggerate fear and things, and as if I have paranoia, and I have feeling of unknown, and as if I'm doesn't belong to this place, and frustration, and I don't feel the reality, and as if I'm going to die, or my heart is going to stop working, and something like
Okay.
this.
Do you feel that kind of feelings when you are alone, or even when you are with your family, around your family?
Especially when I'm alone, and that's why the first time I had this. It started when I drank uh, an energy juice, or how to explain it, like a Red Bull or something like
The
this.
energy drink, energy drink. Okay.
Yes, I drank half a liter of. It
Mm-hmm.
was kind of like Red Bull with something different, and
Yeah,
also
yeah,
I
yeah,
drank
yeah.
tea, and the, at that time I met this, started in this. I felt.
So the
And,
trigger is that kind of drinks. That's the trigger,
yes, it was
is
a
it?
trigger the first time I met this thing, and
Yeah,
that time
okay.
I went outside and I started walking a lot, and I tried to be close to people. In the case if I lost consciousness, for example, because I had the feelings like as if I'm going to lose the consciousness,
Lost
and darkening
consciousness.
nights, and I felt weak, and like
Un- okay.
weakness.
Until you pass out?
No,
No, no.
luckily I had it, but despite
Okay.
I had feelings like I'm going to pass out, but
Mm-hmm.
because I've experienced this lots of time, and I kind of get used to it, and I'm not so afraid actually.
Mm-hmm.
I have some things how to overcome this disease problem. And,
Yeah. How do you overcome this kind of fear? I mean, until now, you're still struggling until now, Mr. Diba?
yeah, periodically, yes, and mm, no, mm, I try to warm myself up, and for some reason it helps me, and breathing also to breathe normally.
To warm up your body, to get to exercise your body. Okay. So it helps
Yes.
you. Do you go jogging, Mr. Dima? Like in the morning
No,
while
I'm
it's
with the X-ray, but
wow.
uh, and I heard about it lots of time, many times. Uh,
Mm,
yes, I think it's going to be a good idea because I have problems in my back and neck, and also they well, they give this side effects like a panic attack, I think, and
mhm,
and my heart like it works not so good. I have
mm,
around how to say arrhythmia, not
mhm.
the temperature can be high and not stable, but especially when I
Okay.
feel it. When
Mm,
uh, like I can pray, uh, like okay, this way I talk to God. Because I need to just talk and to warm myself up, and
mhm,
to do breathing exercises, kind of this, and
mhm. Yeah, to relax yourself. Yeah,
yes, relax,
relax yourself. Okay.
and
Mm-hmm.
it helps.
It helps. So okay. So to to deal with that kind of fear, beside the motivation and stuff, we also need to do exercise. Yeah, refresh our body. Yeah, I think I agree with that. Yeah, of course. Every time I do exercise like jogging and cycling, I feel much happier. I feel much happier, much more refreshed. you know. And thank you so much, Mr. Dima. And I would like to hear the comment from Mr. Elias. Mr. Elias, please give a comment to Mr. Dima's story. No problem.
Oh, I don't think that I can add something in that story.
Yes?
What kind of comment do you need to hear with me?
Yes, what is it?
Hello?
You don't have any comments? Okay. If you don't have any comments, I would like to say once again, thank you so much to Mr. Dima for sharing your story. And yeah, it must be hard to anyone who had, you know, bullying problem, at school. At school, I think maybe most of us have the same issue in like different classes. When you go to different classes, start making new friends again with different people. Yeah, I think it must
Yeah,
be really
something
hard.
maybe I was middle age, something not middle, как, I was teenager. Something switched in my mind. Yeah, like it felt kind of like this. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was afraid to talk to practice my English, but nowadays I just try to overcome mm, this fear and also
Mm.
to apply efforts to struggle with this.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's theater, and I was thinking to be a theater actor. Like, how to say? What?
Yeah.
Because actually I have a problem to express
So
my mouth and
so sorry. The theater, the play. You.
when we play, yes, within our
So,
town we have
okay.
people play roles.
And are you telling the story about that past when you were a teenager?
No. Nowadays, I like to
Now,
go there,
okay.
theater, and I would like to be there as an
You
actor.
like to go to the theater? Oh, okay.
No, as a not as a viewer, as a actor like
Mm-hmm.
this. So,
Mm-hmm.
our town is small, and we have a theater. It's also not big theater.
Mm-hmm. So it helps you to make you motivated. It helps you motivated
Yes, and especially helps
going to the
me
theater.
be motivated when I have friends and good friends, people who
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
respect.
Once again, the social life gives us power, and it gives us power
Of course.
overcoming our fear. That's why. Okay. Thanks so much, Mr. Dima. And that's all. Okay. The last is who is the last? No, Miss Adiba and Miss Lias. Miss Lias, would you like to tell us your story overcoming your fear?
Yes,
Do you have an experience
I would like
overcoming
to.
fear?
Uh, I suppose that all of us have some experiences at this game because
Sorry,
many
Mr. Lias.
situations
Is it possible for you to turn on the camera?
come.
Is
Okay,
it possible?
here it is. So
Hello. Now we can see you.
we have a lot of. I think all of us have their own personal story to tell, and right now, well, I have one special fear to go to government places for having documents because all the time whenever I see the scary people, I think that they're going to ask for mm, for something for money, you know, because it is
Uh,
really
Mr. Lias.
common when they are providing you uh,
Mm-hmm.
with their service, which is supposed to be a free one, but they used to ask for money, and as
Mr.
well
Yes,
as it's
Mr.
been
Yes,
really cozy.
Mr. I'm so sorry. Could you please speak maybe closer or more clearly?
I can't raise up my voice because I'm not alone in this room, so that's why. Right
Okay.
now, is it good? Is it good? Is it good?
Yes, we can hear you. Okay. So the story, what was
Nice.
the story about once again?
So it was about overcoming the fear of coming, um, centers, people selling center where you can get your needy documents, and uh, it is crowded first of all, and there are a lot of people who are nervous
A lot of
about
people, and then
a lot of people, and all of them um, are queuing to get their documents done. It requires a lot of energy,
you said sorry. You said
and as
storm.
well as
You said storm, Mr. Elias.
so much.
What was it?
It requires a lot of energy to queue in such a line because all of people are nervous to get their um, documents done and are
Sorry,
really afraid of.
you said nervous. You said nervous. Was it? What was it, Mr. Elias? Hello.
I said people are nervous because
People are nervous
they are queuing. You know, queuing, staying in queue
queuing,
in the line
queuing in a
or
line.
having the documents done. I
Okay.
think you can hear me clear. That's really peaceful. But I can raise my voice more. I'm
Okay.
speaking close.
Okay. I'll try my best. So it's about fear of what is that? Queuing in line.
No, it's a fear about visiting such a center. I don't know how to call it in English. I will use Google Translator to translate it.
Sure.
Okay.
What is that? The fear of what? Adibah.
Mm,
Yeah.
Kita ngerti ya, Adibah?
just service center.
Same.
Okay, Mr. Elias. Okay, what is it? What was the word? Fear about?
Service center. The center when you getting your documents done.
When you what? What is it? I'm so sorry. I'll try my best. Okay,
Sila.
I think Mr. Elias has a problem connection. Really, it's really difficult to understand. Mr. Dennis,
Yeah, I have to
Mr.
go
Dennis.
here soon. Yeah, I have to go soon because this meeting is lasting much longer than
Oh yeah,
I
much longer
anticipated.
actually.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay. Mr. Dennis, if you want to leave, it's okay. I understand. This is 9:30 p.m.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, and thank you so much for joining this conference call.
Well, I
Love
had a
your
good
time.
time. I had a good time.
I
Thank
had a
you,
good time
everyone.
too. And let's take
And
a photo. Let's take a photo. Miss
yeah,
Ira.
let's do
Miss
a
Ira.
photo. Let me set up.
After Mr. Dennis left, I would like to hear the story from Miss Adibah. Okay. Okay, let's take a photo. Miss Ira, could you please? Okay. Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Done.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dennis. Thank you so much, and
Okay.
have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful night.
Okay. Okay. God bless you.
Okay, you
Good
may
night.
leave. Okay.
Nice one. Good night,
Bye.
everyone.
Good
Okay.
night. Okay, so the last is Miss Adibas. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's an hour and a
Okay.
half.
Yeah, more than
What's
half.
your story?
My story when I was in Islamic boarding school. So there is a teacher who always like when he is angry, he always raise her voices, and he always bring a long rotan, and grab to the door, or maybe she pull to the student like that. Yeah, and
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry. Is it the same teacher when you came across in the cinema?
Oh no, it is in the college,
No, it's
but it is
different.
in senior high school.
All right.
Yeah, because she little
Next.
bit like how to say galak in English, yeah?
Galak in English is
Good word.
fierce.
Gal. Yeah,
Fiercer. I forgot. Fierce.
yeah, and yeah, because it's type of that like that teacher, and he ever like angry with me because actually it's not my mistake, but yeah, I
Sorry.
don't know.
What subjects did he teach?
He like teaching in Islamic body school that is like madrasah no, it's like they teaching like kitab like that. So there's like
Oh,
informal school
kitab.
like that.
A particular
Particular
holy
subject.
book.
Yeah,
Particular holy book.
yeah,
Okay.
particular.
Okay. Next.
And he was like angry, and he was raising her voices because I never heard
Without any
yeah.
reason. Without any reason.
Any reason. Maybe he wants to teach us how to be disciplined in the Islamic boarding school like that, but I think it's
Okay.
not. Yeah, maybe because it is the first time for me to enter Islamic boarding school, and I never heard a man using a rice voices like that.
Using what?
uh, I never heard a man raise her voice when
Oh,
yeah,
rice. Okay.
when he angry. I never heard about
Mm.
it, and the first time I heard it in my boarding school, and I feel like shocked, and I feel like afraid, of course, yeah, and shaking my hand like that, and
Oh
I
my God.
yeah. And I asked to my parents to move to another school, but because my
Oh my God.
yeah, I
What's the big issue then that you wanted to move? That must have been a big issue there. You couldn't take this. You couldn't take that anymore, I believe.
yeah, but because my friend is Japanese. I mean, she like in Japan maybe they really respect to like kiai like that. So yeah, she respect like that. So my friend didn't allow me to move. So I have to finish until 3 years. So until 3 years, I always shit about when he angry like that, when he raise his voices like that, and how to overcome with that. He always
Oh,
coming in
yeah.
3 a.m. in tahajud time, or
3 a.m.
yeah, 3
3 a.m.
a.m. in tahajud time. So he
Oh,
always like checking up to wake up to pray
okay.
tahajud like that.
Wake up. Okay.
Yeah, wake up something.
Oh my God, hitting the table.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I try to wake up at 2 a.m. So I avoid
2
to
a.m.
meet her. Yeah, I avoid to meet him. Yeah, I try to avoid to meet him, and yeah, until now,
You even try to avoid him, like
yeah,
looking past him.
avoid.
You try to avoid him
Yeah,
every time you saw him in the distance, like, oh, that teacher. I need to
I
find another
really
way.
afraid. It was not just was my friend mentioned his name. I really afraid. I try to go away.
Oh my God. It's like me. Look, it's like me seeing a policeman in the distance, like, oh, a
Yeah.
policeman. Okay. So, sorry, when was it that this happening?
When I
When
was
was this happening?
in high school, because I'm
In high school. How
yeah,
many years ago?
uh, maybe 6 years ago.
Six
Yeah.
6 years ago. You still remember that? You too.
Yeah, because it is the
Now you are a
unforgettable
college.
moment.
Now
Yeah,
you are in a college, yeah?
yeah.
Is
I'm
there
in
the
college.
same person? Like the
No,
reincarnation of his the teacher?
no. But in the college,
No,
I never, and I didn't get it. I didn't
no, of
find a
course.
kind of that teacher.
Because it
Yeah,
was maybe it was normal in Islamic boarding school, wasn't it? Is it normal
I think no.
to have a teacher like that?
I think no, but maybe it is the first time for me. Because in my family, it's the first time children. I mean, a child who entered the Islamic boarding school is me with my young brother.
Oh,
So
okay.
so my parents didn't have like any experiences before. So the time.
So, okay, so one day when you have children, would you like to send them to the Islamic boarding school?
I think yes, maybe I start to look for maybe in like a Madron like that, maybe in Gontor like this.
Okay,
Mm.
the better place,
The better was yes,
better place with a better teacher. Okay,
yeah, the better teacher.
so you overcome the fear, like avoiding the teacher.
Yeah, I avoiding teacher because it is I it is just I
Yes.
can do because if I want to move to another school and my parents didn't allow me to go, so yeah,
Okay.
avoid the teacher. But sometimes I always meet him, and
So
she like
sometimes.
teaches. Yeah, she
Okay.
teach like in the kitab like that because there's
Okay.
like a dinia school like that in
Oh,
in the evening. So yeah,
okay.
always not always sometimes.
The next question is, if you meet this kind of person in the future, what will you do? Like, like in your
Maybe
workplace or in a college, what will you do?
maybe I try to go away because it's something like traumatic when I listen like a rise,
Okay.
yeah, a man voice is like high like so something because I never got this like my father, my brother.
Oh,
I never got in Islamic what I get is something like a shock and oh my
quite
god.
shocking, yeah. Quite
Yeah,
shocking that you
yeah,
never had
yeah.
before. I never had before. Yeah, yeah. I hope it's not gonna happen again in the future.
I mean,
Okay. So thank you so much, Miss Adiba, for sharing your story. And Miss Lias, I'm so sorry that we have to end our conference call because it's been like over a half and 1.5 hours. And are we going to take a picture again with Miss Lias? Miss Lias, can we take a photo together? Are you there? Are you there, Miss Lias? Okay. So anyone? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Hello, boy. Mr. Yafis boy. Hello. Siapa namanya, Dek? Halo, what's your name?
My name is Ashraf itu.
Ashraf. Ashraf belum tidur. Belum ngantuk,
He's waiting
Ashraf.
for me.
Oh,
He's
waiting for you.
me.
Okay. Sorry for
Playing
taking a long time. Maaf ya kelamaan ya.
He's
Okay.
enjoying playing Lego.
Oh, enjoying playing Lego. Okay. Mr. Yafi, thank you so much for your time and for sharing your story. Miss Ira, thank you so much for your time as well, sharing your story. Miss Adiba, thanks so much. Miss Lias, I'm so sorry, and thank you so much for joining our conference call. I hope we can I hope we can do this again next month, inshallah, as soon as possible. So, guys, have a wonderful day, and have a wonderful day, and have a wonderful night. We are in Indonesia. Bye bye, guys. Good night.
bye
Assalamualaikum.
bye. Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Oldest brother and my youngest brother always harping on me all my life, all my life. But I have to tell you a story about my oldest brother. I'm jealous to him to this day. This day, in
Okay.
1962, Yeah, 1962. I was 9 years old. 9 years old. I still remember this. When my oldest brother
Okay.
at that time was 14, he wanted. We
Mm,
were living in California. He wanted to go to a private boarding school, Catholic boarding school in New York. In those days, well, in those days, 1962, they didn't have email. They didn't have
mm,
WhatsApp or nothing.
that's right.
My mom, for him to go, he had to get permission from both of my parents. And my father was in the military on
Mm,
on the on a cruise, and this was actually during the Cold War. At that time, he was out at
long
sea.
time ago.
My mom had to write a letter to him, and he had to reply in a way